Super Bowl Sunday. We are live. It's about 10 minutes to kick off here. And this game is what matters. The imploding economy, the global central banks openly doing this by design to create a depression, and you being homeless on the street, that doesn't matter. The game is what matters, ladies and gentlemen. You've been trained like that, and that's good. We need to be slaves here in this nation. So I'm glad that you're not listening to the show today. I'm glad you're watching the Pats and the New York Giants. That is what our country needs. Keep drinking the sodium fluoride, rotting holes in your brain, by design, openly in government documents. It is a wonderful, beautiful thing. And it's a wonderful, beautiful thing that bioethicists under eugenics in the U.S. and England, all the way out to Australia, are talking about not giving treatment to old people because they need to go ahead and die. That's not an important issue. We should talk about the Patriots again, ladies and gentlemen, and we will. All right, I'm going to stop being sarcastic. The globalists are great pitchmen, and they know how to institutionalize the fake war on terror, to have 10% of the college graduates having their scholarships paid for to go be spies, thugs, secret police, to shift the economy over where the military-industrial complex is actually going to own the nation. And they do the same thing with the environmental movement. It's good to not have poison water and air, and so they sell you on it, and they also institutionalize it, where you can make money in the clean movement. But then meanwhile, the government allows the big companies to have open-air testing of genetically engineered crops that are spreading, causing super bad problems, toxic waste dumping in the ocean, cutting down the rainforest. All the real environmental degradation is accelerating while they train us that we shouldn't have more than one child, for the one-child policy in the U.S. now being proposed and pushed, that we shouldn't give old people treatment because there's too many humans. Once you decide that, everybody knows there's too many people. Okay, well then you die first. After they sell us on these ideas, then they've set the precedent that humans are bad, the government's going to deal with this threat, war on humanity, a global tax, regional taxes on carbon dioxide that humans exhale, that plants breathe. That's the big toxic waste threat, not all the real genetic engineering, toxic waste, and all the things that are actually happening. So in this stack, I had a few stories that just came out this last week that I thought we'd go over. Don't treat the old and unhealthy, say doctors. Why should we pay for smokers' health care? See, once they socialize, then we're all in a big pot, and the government's going to decide. Mississippi politicians seek to ban fats. This is from the Smoking Gun. We have the bill here. It says that state licensed restaurants, which they all are, now it's just don't have a clean restaurant or don't serve alcohol to minors. Now it's don't serve to people that are fat. See, everybody's a secret police member for the government. They have all these reasons that sound reasonable, but it's all about control. Once they sell you on what type of light bulb you can have or what type of toilet you can have, or they're going to tax you if you have more than one child. Once they do that, then they can expand it when that precedent is set. So we'll be going over that. Also, Bill Clinton said, quote, "We just have to slow down our economy to fight global warming. We have to be serfs. We have to be pauperized to be able to cure the threat of global warming." That is, of course, naturally occurring, and thank God it is, because that boosts the load of life that can live on the planet. Some good news. Wesley Snipes cleared of serious tax charges. We'll be going into some of that and some bad Second Amendment news and good Second Amendment news today. Right now, let's get through some more of your calls. I'm going to come back and get into the eugenics society, what you're really living in, what you really face, and how you're all going to have more government bureaucrats and social workers literally ordering you around and telling you, how to go to the bathroom, basically. Let's go ahead and take a call from Al in Australia. You are welcome to the airwaves, sir.
Alex?
Yes, sir.
I just want to let you know some good news. We got a 9/11 Truth Tour coming to Australia from March the 14th to the 16th with some high-profile speakers.
Good. What time is it in Australia?
Right now, 11 past 10 in the morning.
Oh, so it's an early morning show for you.
Well, I've been up all night painting banners for it.
Oh, good. So tell me who's coming to the land down under.
Professor Stephen Jones. These are the confirmed speakers so far. Lieutenant Colonel Bob Bowman, J. Edward Griffin, Barry Zwicker, Dave Von Kleist, Dr. Frank Legg, Dr. David Leifer, Ian Woods, and Cosmos.
Where are they going to travel around?
It's just in Sydney for 3 days at the Powerhouse Museum right down in the centre of the city.
Is it going to be a big event?
Well, I hope so, yeah. It's the first big one here that we've done, so it's done sort of...
Hey, on another issue, I've got reports that your central bank's got serious inflation starting there, just like we have here.
Yeah, they're talking about raising it a point or something in the next few days.
What, rising the interest rate to try to drive down inflation?
Yeah.
Why not be like the U.S.? Why not cut it by 125 basis points and implode the economy?
Our dollars are not worth anything anyway. Yeah, so in order to talk to you, Alex, I've been listening to you for about 3 years. Got woken up by Dave Von Kleist and then followed it up with your stuff. And, yeah, I really appreciate the work you do.
Well, God bless you, my friend. Good to hear from you from Sydney, Australia. Let's go ahead now and talk to Chris in St. Louis. You're on the air. Go ahead, Chris.
Alex, thank you so much, listener since 01. What I was going to point out was there was a PBS special in the past week about lobotomies.
And how they're good.
Oh, they're fantastic.
We all need them.
They were.
Maybe at birth we can all be giving them. Or you're with Al-Qaeda.
They were giving them up till 1960, and the creator of them actually had a...
Yeah, he was a psychopath. I've seen film footage of him in the 40s taking an ice pick into a child's head and just jabbing holes in their brain.
Fantastic.
Were they showing that and saying it was good?
Alex, what else was I going to say? Oh, even among the people in the truth movement, I'm 28 years old. I've been talking about gold since it was 320.
If you had a lobotomy, you wouldn't think gold was good. What's wrong with you, sir? Poison is good in your water. Lobotomies are good.
Well, what I'm going to say is, even among the people in the truth movement, I find a lot of people still have been affected negatively by fluoride, I assume, and chemtrails and who knows what else. Most people just touch the surface and can't get the greater issues.
Yeah, then most people don't have critical thinking. They've been brain damaged with a mass chemical lobotomy.
Yeah, I mean, like the guy on your in-game video, Crawford, I can't remember what his name was, he said, they're not after money, they're after power. And even people in the truth movement still can't understand it's about the
elite openly said with eugenics that we are going to dumb down the mass to make it more easily controlled by putting chemicals in the water. I mean, that's their own documents.
Sign me up first. I want extra chemicals. How about you?
Well, if you don't take them, sir, it shows you're with Al-Qaeda. You know, I really think, sir, that you do need more sodium fluoride. I mean, you know, God, how dare you? How dare you attack America? How dare you, boy? If you're a good Republican, you're going to support Hillary. How many years did I tell you that was going to happen? And now Hillary Clinton has been endorsed by Ann Coulter. She says, she's our girl. Hillary is our girl. That's a quote. Our girl. We'll destroy your dollar, destroy your future, poison you, and then go have you fight with some Muslims. They're the threat. Not the government surveillance, not the government taxes, not the regulation, not the social workers. Look, in-game blueprint for global enslavement getting serious shows in their own documents, their own film, their own admissions, where the scientific elite got hired 100 years ago by the big banks to dumb everybody down, propaganda, brainwashing, poisoning you. And I'm sorry that the reality is so incredible. But a lot of you that play it safe and think you're members of the establishment, you better take action now or you have no future. That's the only hope we've got. And there's a lot of good old boys who think you're part of the system, or you know I'm telling the truth, but you say, yeah, I'm just going to stay out of it all. You're in it whether you know it or not. But I know I'm a kook. Just give your child the mercury shot and just go ahead and give him lots of tap water. Okay? We'll be right back.